Raise your hands. Welcome back to another vlog. First of all, my apologies to the audience that I haven't been making vlogs over the past couple of months, but I will be starting again. There have been a couple of issues that have come in the way. So number one is that I have started playing the cricket season, which makes me busy over the weekends, and I train 2 to 3 times a week, and you can see here now how I train. Secondly, it has been particularly busy at work, and I've been doing a lot of shift work, so it has taken some time on me. However, I have been getting a lot of your emails, and I make sure that I respond to all those emails, so thank you very much. Keep the questions coming. I like precise questions, so whoever sends me point by point messages, I'll make sure that I respond to them. My apologies for the background noise. If there is anything, it's my son who is playing with some toys, but so please forgive me for that. So today's video is going to be about an email I received from one of my subscribers, and this is a common question you get asked after my popular video on AMC versus Plab. I'll put the link down in the description for that. Now, there is a lot of interest in Australia regarding GP training, and GP training and how to work as a GP in Australia is a very popular thing. It's actually very well paid. So a GP in Australia can make somewhere between $250,000 to $450,000 a year. And I will make a detailed video on covering different aspects of GP training, as I am intending to get into it and also try to figure out how different pathways work. But coming back to this particular email, and I'll put a screenshot over here for the email. It is, hey there, I have completed my Plab 1 exams and will hopefully complete my Plab 2 exams as well. After that, I will get my GMC registration of UK as an IMG. I want to become a general practitioner in Australia. What should I do? Should I complete a standalone foundation year 2 in UK and then apply for GP specialization, or should I come to Australia to join as a junior doctor? So that's number one. And then later the person says that if I complete 1 year in UK as foundation year, then will I need to give any exams to join as a trainee in GP? I seriously am very confused. Can you please guide me, please, with competent pathway for joining trainee in GP in Australia? All right, so there are several questions in this email. Let's break it down and go step by step. So if you have seen my video, AMC versus Plab, if you haven't seen it, then make sure you see that in the description. But if you've seen it, then one of the pathways I recommend is doing the Plab exam, because A, it's cheaper, and B, it's a lot easier to get a job in the UK as compared to Australia. So once you've done your Plab 1, 2 and your English exams, what I recommend is doing 1 year in the UK. Now that 1 year could be at any level. Australia does not discriminate between a trainee year, a non-trainee year, a foundation year, or a junior doctor year, or a senior consultant year. It doesn't really matter. As long as you have 1 year of paid experience in UK, you can enter in Australia on the competent pathway, which basically means that you do not need to do any AMC exams. So part one of this question is that I want to become a general practitioner in Australia. What should I do? Should I complete a standalone foundation year 2 in UK and then apply for GP specialization, or should I come to Australia as a junior doctor? All right, so if you come to Australia as a junior doctor, you can do either or. But if you come to Australia as a junior doctor, then you haven't done the 1 year of UK training, then you will have to do the AMC exams, and you will come through the standard pathway, not the competent pathway. So that's the answer to their question. My advice to you, if you have already done the Plab, then go to UK and do that foundation year, or whichever year you get. I've never worked in UK, so I don't really know how the system works over there in terms of what positions you can get, but I understand that foundation year would be the easier position. So yeah, work over there for 1 year, and then when you come over here on the competent pathway, then there would be 2 steps that you have to follow. So number one is going to be, if you don't want to do any exams, then what you will need to do when you come to Australia is you need to spend 1 year in the hospital system in Australia. You can work in any department you like, but it has to be a hospital. Once you've done 1 year of hospital, doesn't matter, the rotations don't matter. You can work in ED, you can work in obs and gynae, whichever your interest is. As long as you've done 1 year in Australia in the hospital, you will get full general registration. So initially you come to Australia with provisional registration, and then it gets converted to general registration. If you have general registration, then you can enter into the GP program or GP training without any problems, and you will not have to sit any exams. However, if you feel that you don't want to spend a year in the hospital, then you will have to do another exam which is called the PESCI exam. If you Google PESCI, you should be able to find more details on that. So if you have done 1 year in the UK and you want to come over here, then you most likely will have to sit the PESCI exam. All right, so that's the first half of the email sorted. The second question in the email is, if I complete 1 year in UK as foundation year, then will I need to give any exams to join trainee in GP? Yes, you will have to do that PESCI exam. I'm seriously very confused, so I hope your confusion is solved now. Can you please give me a competent pathway for joining as a trainee GP in Australia? Can you please guide me about the competent pathway training? Sorry, so it's a bit confusing to understand that, but yeah, that's fine. So I think I've guided you. I've answered all the queries. Now, if you need more step-by-step guidance and you are keen to come to Australia, I do run a mentoring program. I'll put a link down in the description. There, I would guide you step by step. You will have one-on-one sessions with me, and I will guide you through all the journey till you get a job in Australia. So if you are interested in more hands-on personalized guidance, then please subscribe to my program. Otherwise, if you're liking my content, please smash the like button. It really helps in promoting the videos, and I will keep on churning more content for you.